It's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered? Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent our being overwhelmed. Go now!
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die.
Enemy in evacuation.
Tristan! It's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
Virgil!
Impossible? Why is it impossible? Fine. Damn, we have...
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die. Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold! You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until you're safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
Lo and behold, a foe.
Say the word, not one enlightenment.
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Consul is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Do you sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments? I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
With the demands this war has made on us all, I'd not seen our mentor for some time. My visit was meant to be a surprise. Unfortunately, it was. I overheard her decision to align herself with the Consul before she realized I was there. This admission, I had no choice but to act.
But there was a choice. Why didn't you come to me? Together we could have come up with something. Some other course of action.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith. How dare you! I would have rather done anything else. But the explicit reason that I had to act was out of my loyalty. The Supreme Arbiter did more than mentor us. She all but raised us as her own. There was not a step we took that she did not watch. A fact we know that she did not teach. And I killed her. As a traitor. Damn you. Damn you 1,000 times. How can I not bear remorse for the slaying of one I considered my own kin? No matter what I do, I find myself reliving that moment whenever I close my eyes. Her sin was unforgivable to the Protectorate, but I... The Supreme Arbiter taught me that the Protectorate is the only family any of us would ever need. Yet, I have found little comfort within it since her passing.
I cannot believe what I am hearing. You know that I have to judge you. There's no other choice available to me. You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. I find myself torn. Though I still believe wholeheartedly in Protectorate law, you and I have certainly encountered other dubious situations. You taught me to judge based on merits. Together we spared some and executed others. But what I have learned with you shall be most difficult to apply here. Virgil is my sworn brother, and he acted under duress. But killing the Supreme Arbiter is unforgivable. This isn't about revenge. Seeing that crimes are punished is a matter of simple justice. Besides, sparing Virgil sets a dangerous precedent. If we allowed this, any low-ranking arbiter could judge their superiors. It would be anarchy.
Tristan, We just slew several fellow Protectorate subjects who no doubt blindly followed their leaders into traitorism. You would allow this to continue?
That's not what I meant. But disobeying orders does necessitate a crime as well. Ah, Architect's mercy, this misbegotten system. That should be true, but did he not interpret it incorrectly? I can't be certain. The law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol? I wish to argue with you. With myself, with Virgil, with the Supreme Arbiter. This madness should never have come to pass. But it has. And I must contend with that. I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. There's nothing menial about... No, forget it. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
Oh, joy. They talked it out. And here I was all ready to watch two arbiters violently dismember each other.
Would that I could forgive myself. I shall have to live with what I have done in the name of the Protectorate. Defection is madness. But perhaps I'll have no choice with the Consul after me. I must make myself scarce while I decide what to do next.
Virgil, you should take comfort in doing what was right. The Supreme Arbiter was a traitor. I believe her execution was just. And you should as well.
Just in the eyes of the Protectorate. But we've forever lost our mentor, our friend. And, I might add, if the Protectorate had its way, you or I would presently lie dead as well. How can I see the morality in a system that demands brothers, guardians, friends kill one another in its name?
Stop! This is already near too much to accept. I refuse to be browbeaten on top of everything else. Allow me to reach my own conclusions.
1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. Though, before I go...
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. Commander, this has all been... draining. I need time to process...
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. Despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further Sentinels. But allowing him to live was betraying the Protectorate, wasn't it? I find myself more torn than ever before, and yet it does not feel like a misdeed. You're right. Of course you're right. I was being foolish. The Protectorate has let traitors fester in its midst for too long, If it's to survive, it must be sterner. I shall be the ready hand of this new society. Any who wrong the Protectorate shall be granted no quarter. This I decree, from this moment forward. Never. If anything, it has honed it 1,000 times further. I shall no longer be swayed from my course. Arcadia shall no longer be host to anyone who would harm the Protectorate, from within or without. I shall redouble this as my life's mission. Together, you and I shall rid Arcadia of anything that might fly in the face of Protectorate law. I shall adhere to it more strictly than...
This is Anti-Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Anti's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically grey consultants who, with committing to a side. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebetted through artificial means. At Anti's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding.
Don't cause trouble. I don't need the extra paperwork.
Existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Anti's Choice.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Anti's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs. Well, you're in luck. Anti's Choice is hiring outside contractors, and an Earth Directorate agent should fit the bill nicely. Well, still need to check your record, I'm afraid. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time? Unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Anti's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia. Fine, go on in. We're used to questionable characters like you being somewhat difficult. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Anti's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your...
Until next time, everybody do your jobs and there won't be...
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location. Well,
Tramacular. Arriving. Approaching station. Current intake.
Still my favorite word.
Substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector, its watered-down ripoff. Pitchball, they... How imaginative. And the ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Hero of meritocracy.
Do choice operatives develop an immunity to cacophony such as this? Or are they simply fond of constant mind torture?
And thrill-seeking adventurers, and help bring Auntie Cleo's astonishing new conglomerate, Auntie's Choice, to Arcadia. Auntie's Choice delivers the unimaginable every day. So, as our item, you measure...
You there! Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing.
Drive our perpetual growth and fund the unparalleled system.
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Bleeding from orifices either natural or unnatural? If you have a malady, we have the remedy.
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Yet, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac right here.
Enhancing people's lives now.
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can buy.
The place is dynamic, efficient.
We cure all physical ails. Don't keep about.
Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down from modest fee to each successive generation.
Where's comestibles? Where's comestibles? We're literally giving them away.
We stack the deck against the little person as they tried with us at Kawasaki. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious?
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. You haven't even heard my offer. All right, fine. Go ahead, walk away from fame. A chance to create something real and an opportunity to make a few bits.
much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk later.
Something I can help you with?
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
There he is. Any dream.
But I get results. Writ large and black ink on our balance sheet.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize. Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that. Now, please.
Eyes up, Commander. That vent appears person-sized.
Ostentatious. I expect perpetual inebriation is the only way anti-servants remain sane.
See? They're letting in anyone now.
Oh, don't we all?
Well, since you're here.
Ever read the... Everyone has this.
Why are you pestering me? Do I look like middle management?
How did you get in there? I'm giving your description to the proper authorities and reporting on you to our upper mid-upper tier retail association.
plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence. Consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on Ormsby. She's the more predacious.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell. All right. I've got.
You have the look of someone. Unfortunately.
Here we are, the proverbial belly of the beast.